Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, Dutch, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Най-топли поздрави, духовни зрители! Казвам се Евелина и съм от София, столицата на привлекателната България. Република България се намира в Югоизточна Европа. Известна е като средище на природни красоти с разнообразни девствени пейзажи, като дълги крайбрежия, златни пясъчни плажове и високи планини. Един от природните паркове има около 60 планински върхове, издигащи се над 2500 метра височина с чиста планинска вода, течаща надолу към езерата. България е също така дом на повече от 550 целебни минерални извори, за които се твърди, че имат специални възстановяващи здравето свойства. Главна религия в България е източното православие, с богата традиция в историята. Много величествени манастири могат да се видят в страната, например Рилският манастир, който е обект на световното наследство на образователната, научна и културна организация на Обединените нации ЮНЕСКО. Щастливи сме да споделим с вас красотата на обичаната ни България. Нашият народ ви желае безкрайна любов и светлина. Днес ви представяме част втора на предаването заглавено «Будистки истории. Историята за Лагнагасая». Още езици са на разположение онлайн. Специално за вашия език, моля посетете www.suprememastertv.com/subtitles. Повече от 30 години върховният учител Чин Хай озарява нашия свят с божественото си учение. Напълно просветлен учител, тя предава методът за медитация Куан Ин на онези, които желаят незабавно да открият божествената природа в себе си и за един живот да постигнат вечно освобождение от кръга на преражданията. Методът Куан Ин се практикува от всички просветлени учители, като Буда, Исус Христос, пророка Мухамед, мир на душата му, и Гуру Нанак. Тя подчертава, че ако винаги помним Бог, служим безкористно на другите и изследваме законите на Вселената, ще постигнем най-висшия си потенциал като хора и истински ще разберем своята цел на Земята. Върховният учител Чин Хай е изключителен жив пример на състрадание и редовно изпраща материална и финансова помощ, както и любовта си на бежанците, бездомните, пострадалите от природни бедствия и други нуждаещи се от помощ. През 2006 година тя получава наградата за мир Гуси, смятана за Нобеловата награда за мир на изтока, и е удостоявана през годините с множество други награди и почести за изключителната си благотворителна и хуманитарна дейност. Истински истински глас в защита на красивите ни приятели животните, тя насърчава мирното и любящо хранене на растителна основа и предрича, наред с пробуждането на човечеството за светостта на всички форми на живот, един мирен и славен, изцяло вегански свят, в който животни и хора живеят в блаженна хармония. Инициативите й за разпространяване на веганската тенденция са разнообразни и включват раздаване на флаера алтернативен начин на живот, международната верига ресторанти Loving Hut, Supreme Master Television, както и редовни разговори с влиятелни лидери на правителствата и медиите и участие в телевизионни конференции за климатичните промени и тяхното осъзнаване. Усилията имат огромно глобално влияние за усвояването на начина на живот, щадящ животните и как това доброжелателно съществуване може да донесе дълготраен мир сред народите и да спаси планетата ни от климатичните промени. През годините върховният учител Чин Хай е пътувал по целия свят, от Америките до Африка, от Европа до Океания, е изнесла стотици лекции пред обществото и пред учениците си на разнообразни духовни теми. Днес сме благословени да представим една от тези проникновени лекции, озаглавена «Будистки истории. Историята за Лагнасая. Част 2 от 3. В Между учители и учениците», изнесена на английски език на 3 септември 2015 година във Франция.
Anybody still want to be Buddha? Still want to be Buddha, huh? Yeah. Until you become Buddha is probably long aeons anyway, so it doesn't matter, huh? But you can be Buddha also. If you liberate in this lifetime, and you reach the 5th level in this lifetime, then you are Buddha, meaning an enlightened saint. Yeah? And then you don't have to even save anybody. At least you save yourself and your relatives and friends. Yeah. We have some Buddhas in our group. Some in Meli, Sihu, yeah, and some amongst you people around the world, yeah. But I'm not saying who anymore, because you're going to spoil them and then their level will drop down again. I'm not saying anything anymore. You try to find out who is number 5th. Yeah. Keep praising and clinging to them, and they just became Buddha, married very thin, just rely on master power only, and then everybody jump on them and cling onto them and then all sing together. Yes, better not. That's why I told you don't tell your experience to anybody. Because they'll cling to you. The reason why the Buddha has to do it all over again, because he has to earn merit again. Understand? When he finished saving all sentient beings as a Buddha, he's done all the affinity with all the people he has to save. And he has to save. So the Shakyamuni Buddha finished his job. After he became Buddha, he saved whatever souls that has affinity with him. And then he used his merit to save them. Okay? Yeah. So he finished with that, with humans' affinity and merit. But he is still a Buddha, of course. But meaning that all the merit that he earned, he has to use to give it to these people in order for them to rise up to become Arhat and Anaham and Arahat and all that. Understand? Yeah. Or liberated. Therefore, he's done. Yeah. So if he wants to come back as a Buddha again, he has to earn the merit again. The merit in heaven and the merit here is different. Of course, you have merit from heaven. You are Buddha. He was a Buddha long, who knows how long time. You cannot count how long ago. He already has been a Buddha. But if he wants to come back to this world again, then he has to earn it again. He had to show affinity with other beings. Yeah. So that's why he referred to it again and again and again. What did he do? What has he done? With whom he saw the seeds? What kind of merit he earned toward Buddhahood again. You see, he transferred it toward Buddhahood again and again, even though he was already a Buddha. If you have no affinity with human being or animals, you cannot save them. See, even to save the 3 tigers, he has to kill himself, to let them eat him. And then aeons later, long later, many lifetime later, then he can save them. And they become his monks. It's like that. It's a ridiculous world. It's a nonsensical world. It's not fair. Not fair. Even the Buddha had to suffer so much again, so that beings can be benefited. You see, can benefit, and it's not one lifetime. If you want to come down here again, then you recycle, retransmigrate in this life, in this world life again and again. You see, therefore he referred to it again and again that he was in this world, on this earth. You see, aeons ago there was the same earth that he has done this and done that. And then now he became Buddha and saved the people also from this earth because he saw affinity with them. Yes, for example, like that. It's not easy. Any beings who are lost into this world become lost soul. Yeah. Even though if they wake up later on, takes long time. This is a trouble. That's why not many beings like to come here. Only person noble like Buddha, yeah, or the masters, they come. They knew is a very bad time for them. They knew they will suffer, but they come. They sacrifice, they come. They sacrifice nirvana to come to hell. This world is almost like hell. For us it's heaven, but for many it's hell. Huh? People suffer war, famine, yeah, thirst, disease, and oppression, imprisonment, molestation, all kind of suffering, and sickness, yeah, without medicine, hunger without food, thirsty without clean water to drink. Sometimes just drink any water and then also gets more sick because of bad water, for example. This is terrible. Okay, so and the Buddha, an enlightened master like Buddha or Jesus, they knew all this, still come down. Understand? Because they love us. Yeah. It's very difficult to love us, but they try. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not the love that you think. No? It's not like, okay, I love Master very much. I want to hug her, I want to kiss her, I want her to touch my head. That's not love, that's demanding. It's not love. It's not, love is not that. But, okay, we can call that love because it's not hate, okay? It's not hatred, but it's not really love, is it? Yeah. Huh? Some more what? Huh? That just wanting, so give me, because you feel good taking, so you want it, okay? And then you think, I love her. Yeah. No, you love that kind of feeling. You love the thing that you get, because it makes you feel good. Yeah, of course you love also because that person is good for you. It's like that, okay? But the Buddha's love is different. The love is like that. The love is to jump into burning fire. The love is to cut your own head to make offering. The love is to sacrifice your eyesight to offer, to make offering so that you can become Buddha sooner in the future. The love is, give all the property to the poor person. without knowing that person, just to save him. The love is to kill yourself so that 5 people can live. That is the love, the true love. The love, no wanting anything in return, just truly giving. Yes, this is true love. Okay. The parents are also love the children. It look also unconditional. Yes, but it has also a little condition in it. Yes, because they're your children. Yeah, you bore them and you saw them since they were young. They were beautiful and cute, and then you grow up with them, and then, of course, it's family. You see, but that love of the Buddha is truly, truly, 1,000,000% unconditional. Yeah, because the Buddha sacrificed just for anybody, just to become a Buddha, to earn a merit, to earn the affinity with that person or with this person, or to earn more merit so that he can become Buddha in this world, so that he can save many in this world. That is truly unconditional. He doesn't do it because that person is his parents or his wife or his beloved children or anything. He does that, just pure love. That is pure love. That kind of love we feel very comfortable with. That's why people love the Buddha. Yeah, that's why people love Jesus Christ when he was alive, or love the great prophet Muhammad or the great Guru Nanak. That kind of love they feel. Yes. So if you love, you say you love back the Buddha, you love the Buddha because you feel that love from the Buddha first. Understand? Yes. The human in this samsara world has very little love, almost zero. So if they say they love the Buddha, meaning they just reflect a little bit of the Buddha's love back to the Buddha. Understand? They love the Buddha because they feel the Buddha loves them. Yeah. They feel that, this is so comfortable, so comfortable. You don't feel like that with anybody else. You feel this love is so free, so unbinding, so unrestricted, and just give you happiness and freedom, and elevation, that kind of love touch your heart. And then, of course, you love that kind of love. And so you say you love the Buddha. But meaning only that we reflect a little bit, Yes. Just like the mirror reflect the sun, and then we saw the sun in the mirror, okay? And we think that is the sun. It's just a picture of the sun, a reflection of the sun. But nevertheless, it's a real sun, the real sun that reflects into the mirror. So even if we say the love is less than the Buddha, but it also came from the real love. The Buddha reflected and we reflected back. So it is very difficult to say, I love you, I love somebody. It's very little. It's mostly all a possessiveness. Yeah, I love my wife. Yeah. Oh, she cooks well, she loves me, she offers me pleasure. And she takes care of me. Yeah, she takes care of the house, and she bear the children to continue my name, and she's sweet and honey. I love my wife. And the wife loves the husband if the husband is good, earn good money, considerate, loving and kind. We love all this quality, not necessarily the person. You see what I mean? So mostly if the husband and wife love each other so much in the beginning, because you imagine the husband has this quality, the wife has that quality, you expect it, you want it, a wife like that, you want a husband like that, you thought, oh, this is the one, because I love him, I'm sure this is the one. And later you find out, no, that's not him, this is not him, he don't have that, he don't have this, he like this, he's missing that, oh, this neither, this either not, neither, oh, nada, zero. You love the illusion of the person that you build up in your heart or in your head. Yeah. And when you were young, the hormone tricked you also. Yeah. You see the person, oh, she is so sexy, he's so charming, I want her, I want him. And then you forget everything else. And then later, after the excitement gone down a little bit, you start counting. He has this, no, he don't have that, nothing. And then you begin having less and less affection. Because the person you want to have is not him. You thought it's him, but it's not. And then you begin to blame him and blame each other, and then when no more affection, then the marriage gone cold. Yeah, because we imagine a lot, you know. When we first fall in love, we think that person is this and that and others. We thought like that. We read a lot of romantic comedy. We saw a lot of television love story. Yeah, they are written it, and, you know, because they're not in love. They imagine all this love has to be like this, so they wrote it for you to enjoy, but they don't have it either. You understand? When you're so much in love like that, you had no time to write anything. You know, maximum a short poem, but not the whole book about your romance. You see what I mean? Too busy enjoying love. Eh? So this is the problem. That's why in many of the story that I read for you, that we heard, mostly they always emphasize, the one who wanted to become monks or nuns always emphasize to each other or to himself, that the union, you know, of so-called love between man and woman are just temporarily, and sometimes it doesn't bring happiness at all. Not to talk about lasting happiness. It just make more trouble, pain, and suffer. Therefore, they already know that. Everybody can say that, but knowing it is a different thing. Realizing it truly is a different thing. Yeah? Just like everybody says, oh, the Buddha say we have to detach, you know, put down, cut off. Everybody know that. But knowing and doing and really understand it deeply is different thing. Just like everybody say, oh yeah, he's a Buddha, she's a Buddha, everybody has the Buddha inside. But to realize your Buddhahood inside is another thing. Yeah, this is a problem. Huh? Okay? Yeah, just like, okay, you see this person had just gave birth to a baby. Oh, so cute, so cute. Oh, really beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, baby are so cute. You don't know it until you have one. You see? Yeah, you don't know because it's not yours. You see, look cute, but you don't feel the same like the mother does. Yeah? And you don't have to wake up at midnight to feed him, wake up again in the morning to feed him, and wake up again before morning to feed him, and then go to work, and then tired, you know, and all that. He's cute, okay, but he's a lot of work. Yeah. And until you are the mother, you don't understand that. And then you say, how come this mother, she doesn't seem to love the baby? How come she let him alone there and go and stay on the table and sleep? How can? If it's my baby, I keep holding him all the time. I would not let him down. You don't know it. Yeah, until you wake up, you know, every night, you know, before midnight, at midnight, and a little after midnight, and a little after midnight, and in the morning, and then wait until he has his first tooth, and then he has fever, and then, understand? And then you have no time to even eat, no time to even sleep, because you worry so much. And then you're so tired also, understand? And then you begin bickering with husband and wife, and etc., etc. Yeah. So to know something and to have realized there is something else. Everybody knows you are Buddha, right? Everybody heard that. And we believe so. We believe that we're Buddha. We have Buddha inside and we become Buddha someday. But saying that is different than knowing. Okay? So reciting the Buddha's name also will not make you become a Buddha. It might make you wanting to become like that Buddha. Yeah? But it can enable you to be born in heaven. Yeah? And enjoy many lifetime of richness, comfortable life as a humans or as a heavenly being. But that won't make you become Buddha, huh? Yeah. In all the books, the Buddha never say that, okay, you recite my name, then you become Buddha. No. Right? No. Even recite Amitabha Buddha, it says so that you can be born in that Buddha's land. Yeah? Stop your suffering. Well, you know? But not to become Buddha, not to become Amitabha Buddha. In all the story, and many other story, you know, the Buddha always emphasized you have to help yourself. See? He always say you have to be diligent in your practice. Study my teaching diligently, yeah, and all that, and meditate, yeah. And he never say that, okay, just recite my name, Namo Sikhamoni Buddha, and then you become Buddha just like me. No. Even his monks, yeah, when they want to become his monks, then afterward they always emphasize in the book, in the story, that after he said, welcome Bhikkhu, then they became very diligent, study his teaching, not just teaching, but meditation and all that. You see what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't emphasize here, but that means the Buddha teaching also included meditation, of course. So therefore, we always heard that the Buddha came out of Samadhi and then begin to preach this. Not in this story maybe, but other sutra. Yeah. Meaning the Buddha always meditate. Huh? Yeah. And also sometimes we heard that this and that monk meditate, you see? Yeah, under the tree and all that, yeah. So now you know, okay? So now you know. If you practice the Kuan Yin method, you could become Buddha. I've seen many, okay? I've seen many in our group. Not as many as I want, but some, you know. For such a rare, difficult situation in this world, it's good already that they have attained 5th level, even low 5th level. So this is a different. To want to become the Buddha, you have to practice Buddha method. You don't just recite Buddha's name. Yeah? If you cannot, then you recite Buddha's name. At least you save yourself from suffering. Yeah. But to become Buddha is another story. Okay, huh? Yeah. Just like if you don't know English, whenever you have problem, you call your teacher, you know, and ask him to translate to the person who you want to say. Like you say in Chinese, and your teacher say English in like a 3-way conference, yeah, and translate for you. But that not make you. Every time you can call your teacher or your friend who can translate English for you, but that doesn't make you an English professor. Keep calling his name all the time, or calling his friend all the time, or your friend all the time. You see what I mean? Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Of course, your teacher will help you, you know, if he like you and you have good relation, he always help you and translate for you. Through the phone or through writing, fax, he help you. Or the translator will help you also. But if you keep calling him all the time, he helps you all the time, sure. But that doesn't make you a good translator or a good English-speaking person, huh? Yeah. So it's good. So calling Buddha's name helps. The Buddha's name only for person who just happen to hear my talk and don't follow my teaching and don't get initiated and don't meditate. Not that much, understand? So save them from hell. If they go into hell and they believe what I said about the Buddha, they remember Buddha's name, they will stop in front of the hell and not enter. Because sometimes enter, never come out again. You know, for almost like never come out. Some of the hell, you know, you stay long time. It depends on the crime. So I do hope that people out there, if they happen somehow to hear my lecture, they should really sincerely believe in what I said about the Buddhas and recite the name, whatever Buddha's name they like to recite, and then save themselves. Even if they don't believe in me, but because they heard my lecture, I give some of the blessing into that as well. The living blessing, the life energy. It's not just the Buddha's name only. Yeah. So therefore, they will be helped if they believe in it. Otherwise, I no need to recite all this. not even for you. You see, this is more for the larger public, to save many souls, to save people who even against me, who even slander me. Yeah, maybe they don't believe me, they believe Buddha. Then it's good. Then they will also be saved and helped in their time of need, or in their time of death, when they are entering some completely total different world and where nobody helps them at all. Yeah. And if they believe in this Buddha teaching, the names of the Buddha, then I will also be there helping them. At that time of death, they will not they will not refuse the help. Yeah. This is good.
Божествени зрители, благодарим ви за присъствието на днешното предаване Будистки истории. Историята за Лънгна Гасая. Част 2 от 3. В Между учителя и учениците. Следва Любовта е истинската същност на живота. Част 2 от 2. В слова на мъдростта. Нека Бог благослови всички същества на тази планета с вечна хармония и щастие. За повече информация, моля посетете www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.
I'm Stella Stevens, and I am a lover of all animals, and I am so thrilled that the Supreme Master Ching Hai has given us books, beautiful books. This one is The Birds in My Life, and this is The Dogs in My Life. I'm sure that if you get it, you will love it too, and your children will love it, and they will learn a lot. And it is the sweetest, most wonderful book. You'll love it.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Xin kính chào quý khán giả cao thượng means hello noble viewers in overseas, also known as Vietnamese. I'm Liên Hương from magnificent Âu Lạc, also known as Vietnam. The gods smile upon you because the God in you is so radiantly revealed.
Swagat means welcome in Nepalese. I'm Adi from productive Biratnagar in heart-gladdening Nepal. May the love you harvest in heaven above be the treasure you can share upon your return to this world. Welcome to Noteworthy News, concerning news for our gracious world.
Concerning news for a loving world, Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, scientific analysis reveals concerning science in the Arctic. Countries and major companies look to phase out coal. Onion peels are being used to generate electricity. Dog companionship improves children's behavior, and music therapy enhances healing. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Scientists report unprecedented Arctic warming. A new United States government report, which was based on the contributions of 85 scientists from 12 nations, found that although warming in 2017 was a little less than in 2016, it was happening at double the pace as the rest of the world. The findings are part of a research program in the Arctic by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. As a result of warming, thawing of the permafrost is particularly concerning because microbes that had been entrapped for millions of years could release methane gas that has 72 times more global warming potential within a 20-year time period when compared to CO2. In addition, the report found that Arctic sea ice was melting at the fastest speed in 1,500 years. Specifically, the Arctic sea ice maximum levels in 2017 were the lowest recorded for the time of year when sea ice should have been expanding. Our gratitude, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and all scientists involved in this very important Arctic climate research. May your findings help more people adopt sustainable ways, starting with the vegan diet, to usher in a cooler and safer planet.
Up next are noteworthy news. Businesses and countries form Powering Past Coal Alliance. We're going to thank God for all the good news in the world. Be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more conducive news.
Meat costs and vegan savings. A meat-free vegetarian diet drastically reduces carbon footprint. Over a one-year period per person, emissions from a meat-based diet is equivalent to driving a mid-sized car 4,758 kilometers. Emissions from a vegetarian diet is equivalent to 2,427 kilometers, nearly 50% less. Emissions from an animal-free vegan diet is equivalent to 629 kilometers, 1/7 of the amount of a meat-based diet, or 87% less. Emissions from an organic vegan diet is 281 kilometers, 94% less emissions than that of a meat-based diet. Animal-free vegan diet can reduce dietary greenhouse gases by up to 94%. Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Hi viewers, I'm Ming Ming the Panda, and I love vegan food. I have a home maintenance tip for you today. It's important to regularly check the seals on your refrigerator. If the fridge door is not sealing properly, it means your fridge will work harder, possibly resulting in a higher electrical bill, increased CO2 emissions, shorter lifespan of the refrigerator motor, and maybe even spoiled food. You can use a dollar bill or a banknote of any currency to check the seals. Close the fridge door on the dollar note. You should not be able to remove the note. If you can, it means it's time to replace the seals on your refrigerator door. Thank you for your attention and lots of love for being veg, going green, to save the planet, thus save the world, now the worldwide weather.
corporations and governments around the globe pledged to phase out coal power by 2030. At a climate summit held in Paris, business and government joined the Powering Past Coal Alliance. Participants agreed to work towards discontinuing the use of coal power by 2030 in affluent nations and by 2050 throughout the world. The goal of the alliance is to replace coal power with sustainable and economically favorable alternatives. With this guiding principle, member states and business partners are to support clean energy by their policies and investments. In addition, they will restrict financial support for traditional coal power. We thank all governments and corporations that support the global clean energy movement. May heaven continue to bless your noble effort in promoting a safe, healthy environment.
Indian scientists use onion peels to generate electricity. Scientists at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, have come up with a unique way to turn a waste product into a power source. Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, his PhD scholar Sumenta Kumar Karan, and their team have developed an onion-powered nano generator that produces electricity. This occurs through structural changes in the cellulose of the onion when energy is released by movements such as a heartbeat or finger tap. Those changes, although slight, are a form of kinetic energy that can be converted to electricity. The device could find application in places such as restaurants where onions are used in bulk. The electricity can be used to charge laptops or mobile phones. Just half an inch of onion peels is enough to generate 20 volts. Congratulations, Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, Sumenta Kumar Karan, and team. Your exciting innovation can help individuals access the power of electricity in new and environmentally friendly ways. Coming up, children embrace peaceful lifestyle with the help of dogs. We will step outside for a moment to appreciate the beauty of the blue sky for reminding us of heaven and the vastness within ourselves. Stay with us for more beautiful news on Supreme Master Television.
The Himalayan glaciers are disappearing. These vast and ancient ice glaciers bordering India and Tibet are second only in size to the polar ice caps. Billions of people in China and the Indian subcontinent rely on their vital fresh water to supply 7 of the world's largest Asian rivers across the planet's most densely populated regions. However, global warming is causing the glaciers to melt for the first time since their formation 20,000 years ago, at a pace more rapid than anywhere else in the world. Over the last 25 years, the Gangotri Glacier alone has retreated more than 850 meters.
Himalayan glaciers are in general on retreat, as anywhere else on the planet, due to global warming.
Continued melting at the current rate will result in massive flooding.
Immediately when glaciers recede, they release more water.
Followed by severe drought.
But over a period of time, when glacier mass is reduced, the water supplies will be in short. So water deficit will affect one and all.
ये सब ग्लेशियर मिलकर के गंगा को पोषित करती हैं। ये जब ग्लेशियर ही समाप्त हो गया, गंगा क्षीण हो गई।
through the scientists and research, it's been proven already that it's melting faster than we have expected and that we have imagined. The Ganges River feeds millions of people, depending on the glacier of the Himalaya. If it melted all, then first of all we will have a lot of flood, and then we will have drought and dryness afterwards, because the water will not be distributed evenly like it has been done for centuries. Cities will be drowned, people will die, and a flood will be everywhere, and then later we will have no water even, no reservoir anymore. So either way, either a lot of flood or drought, it's very dangerous for the people, especially the people who depends on the Ganges River and the glacier to survive. I'm really worried, but I just pray and hope that the people who are in power will do something. The only solution is vegetarian diet for everybody. And it's so easy to do, so we just have to do our best and be patient.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, helping news for a caring world. South Africa sees positive influence of dog companions on children's behavior. In the township of Mapafameni in KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa, children are embracing a more peaceful lifestyle with the help of their dog companions. About 8 years ago, retired teacher Adrienne Olivier began showing youngsters how to kindly and respectfully interact with canine friends. This has blossomed into a program named Funda Ninja Julu for Learn with the Dog, with weekly sessions attended by approximately 100 children and their dog companions. Positive changes in the children are being noticed. For example, a family member of 11-year-old participant who had been in the program for 3 months described the youngster is becoming more responsible and disciplined. The program's community liaison officer, Winnie Sankosi, shared that life in the vicinity is becoming more peaceful, with children spending their time studying or enjoying their dog friends. Bravo, loving dogs, humans, wonderful companions,
and all participants in this project.
We pray that human beings discover the many blessings our animal friends constantly gift us during our stay in this world.
In treating depression, music enhances other therapies. Dr. Christian Gold from Uni Research Health in Bergen, Norway, has found that medication and psychotherapy are more likely to be successful in lifting depression when music therapy is also included. Dr. Gold and his colleagues conducted a review of past studies and concluded, we can now be more confident that music therapy in fact improves patients' symptoms and functioning, and that this finding holds across a variety of settings, countries, types of patients, and types of music therapy. The studies contained in Dr. Gold's review included comparing active versus passive music therapy. It was found that both listening and making music has similar benefits. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Christian Gold and research team, for this helpful analysis. May it assist more people in accessing the benefits of music therapy to achieve happiness and mental health.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Who Says Men Don't Remember?
A couple was shopping. The shopping center was packed, and as the wife walked through one of the malls, she was surprised when she looked around to find that her husband was nowhere to be seen. She was quite upset because they had a lot to do, and she became so worried that she called him on her mobile phone to ask him where he was. In a quiet voice, he said, "Do you remember the jewelers we went into about 5 years ago where you fell in love with that diamond necklace that we couldn't afford, and I told you that I would get it for you one day? The wife choked up and started to cry and said,
Yes, I do remember that shop.
He replied, Well,
I'm in the juice bar next to it.
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with a loving heart and generous spirit. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Today's program will be presented in Malay and English with subtitles in Arabic, Malaysis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Hebrew, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Thai, Urdu, and Turkish. More languages are available online. For your special language, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/subtitles. Salam mesra penonton-penonton yang baik budi. Nama saya Tausen dari Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Rakyat kami berdoa kepada Tuhan agar mencurahi anda serta orang yang anda kasihi dengan kegembiraan, kesejahteraan dan ketakjuban. Dalam episod hari ini, kami mempersembahkan kepada anda bahagian kedua dan terakhir kubab Mahaguru Ching Hai yang bertajuk Kasih Sayang Ialah Inti Pati Hidup yang Sebenar. Malaysia memang sebuah negara indah yang dikurniai dengan pelbagai bukit dan gunung yang ditumbuhi hutan tebal. Bentangan pantai yang dipinggiri, pokok palma dengan laut yang kehijau-hijauan, cahaya matahari keemasan serta lagun air tawar. Tarikan utama Malaysia ialah kontrasnya yang besar.
yaitu dari pencagar langit yang mencuar tinggi dapat dilihat rumah papan yang dibina di atas kaki bajang. Budaya mazmur keajaiban alam semula jadi. Bandar raya besar dan banyak pulau yang indah permai. Semuanya sebahagian daripada negara yang indah ini. Populasi Malaysia kebanyakannya ialah orang Melayu, diikuti oleh orang Cina dan India. Budaya mazmur ini telah banyak mempengaruhi seni bina dan budaya negara ini. Dicerminkan melalui bangsa dan warisan yang pelbagai. Malaysia ialah negara asal banyak tokoh berani dan mulia. Pada bulan November tahun 2006, Datuk Muhammad bin Ismail telah dianugerahi hadiah keamanan GUSI untuk hak ehwal keagamaan dan kemanusiaan, dan bekas Perdana Menteri Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad telah dicalonkan untuk hadiah keamanan Nobel tahun 2007 disebabkan oleh kegairahan para pencari spiritual. Mahaguru Ching Hai telah menerima undangan ikhlas mereka dengan berkunjung ke Malaysia sebanyak beberapa kali. Sekarang kami menjemput anda untuk mengikuti khutbah yang berikut oleh Mahaguru Ching Hai. Bertajuk Kasih Sayang ialah intipati hidup yang sebenar. Disampaikan pada 30 hari bulan April tahun 2000 di Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Master, is it true that when we die, we take our subconscious with us?
Yeah, we always have the subconsciousness with us even while we are living. And of course, when we die, that's the only thing that remains. Yeah? The consciousness of the brain is dead after we so-called die.
Tahap separa kesedaran memang ada bersama kita apabila kita meninggalkan dunia ini. Tetapi hanya kesedaran di dalam otak kita sebenarnya mati bersama kita. Tahap separa kesedaran memang dibawa oleh kita bersama di dalam hidup kita walaupun berada di dalam jasad ini atau tidak.
And that's why we cannot cheat ourselves at the time of death. Whatever we did during our lifetime, our subconsciousness records everything. Even no one in the world knows. Our subconsciousness knows. So when we die, we shed the cover of the body. Everything is transparent. And we know absolutely everything. And everybody knows, the whole universe knows absolutely everything about what we did. Therefore, we must take care that our deeds, our thought, our action are pure and noble, even if no one else knows.
Tahap separa kesedaran kita mengetahui segala-galanya tentang diri kita walaupun kita hidup atau tidak. Selepas atau di waktu kita meninggalkan dunia ini, kita memang banyak membuat apa-apa sahaja di dalam dunia ini yang mungkin tidak ramai orang tahu. Tetapi kita akan tahu. Jadi kita harus benar-benar membuktikan atau benar-benar yakin terhadap diri kita dan mempunyai keyakinan dan juga harus jujur kepada diri kita sendiri.
Is it true that the third eye needs to be opened to develop the ability to see the light of God?
Yes, it is true. It is true. Actually, it's just a matter of literally speaking. Our wisdom eye always opened. It's just we don't look with it. We usually use the physical eyes, physical ears, physical body, and we forgot our heavenly faculties. And that's why we don't know ourselves.
kita sebenarnya melupakan diri kita kerana kita menggunakan deria-deria kita untuk melakukan segala-galanya, dan kita telah melupakan yang kita mempunyai satu mata yang mempunyai kelainan dan yang boleh membawa kita ke satu tahap kesedaran yang berbeza.
According to what you know, where do we come from and where do we go?
Yeah, you know already. Yeah? We come from heaven and we go back there.
Kita datang dari syurga dan kita akan kembali ke sana.
Dear Master, is it possible to be fully conscious of God 24 hours of the day?
Yes, possible.
Adalah sungguh mudah dan adalah sesuatu yang bukan mustahil untuk kita selalu berada di dalam tahap kesedaran ketuhanan.
If we reach a level of total oneness with God, we could be conscious of Him all the time, because we don't use the brain, we don't use the mind, we use the soul, we use the essence of our real selves, which is one with God anyway. So who is remember whom 24 hours a day? It's one already. And meanwhile, we can divide so-called our brainly attention to do our mundane work like driving, taking care of the house, working, etc.
Kesedaran terhadap Tuhan adalah memang sifat semula jadi diri kita kerana roh kita adalah bersama. Tetapi kita menggunakan deria-deria luaran kita yang untuk membuat kerja-kerja lain seperti kerja-kerja seharian dan sebagainya. Tetapi apabila kita membuat satu penghayatan atau mengalami satu kesamaan dengan Tuhan secara batin, dan kita boleh mencapai tahap kesedaran ketuhanan di dalam diri kita.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, how to find out a real guru or master?
That's for you to find out.
Itu adalah untuk diri anda sendiri untuk menghayati atau mengetahui.
Would you guide in this life and the afterlife?
Yes, if you give me the permission, yes.
Sekiranya anda memberikan saya kebenaran itu, saya akan memberi panduan dan tunjuk ajar kepada anda di dalam hidup ini dan hidup yang dikatakan.
I will not leave you until you become completely independent.
Saya tidak akan meninggalkan anda sehingga anda bebas dan boleh berdikari dengan diri anda sendiri.
Whenever you call for help, that means you still need help. Then I have to be there for you. But when you completely free yourself, then okay, you're free.
Apabila anda memerlukan bantuan atau panduan, saya akan sentiasa berada di sana sehingga anda boleh berdikari dengan diri anda dan bebas sepenuhnya.
Master, Edgar Cayce says we came back to this world to correct our mistakes, to seek perfection and to be closer to God. Is it true? Each human has a destiny. Why are some destinies so tough and why are some so easy?
Yeah, Edgar Cayce was right. And concerning the destiny, some tough, some easy, because we have chosen so. Each one, before we descend into this world, we have chosen a different role to play, to make the creation colorful and active and make varieties. But when we have chosen the role to play, we have to completely forget that we are divine. We have to forget every power that we had in order to play the part that we have chosen. Therefore, it looks tough to some person, it looks easy to another person. It is because of the choices we made.
Pilihan-pilihan yang kita telah membuat sebelum lahir ke dunia ini menggambarkan apa yang kita melalui dan destinasi-destinasi yang kita telah terima. Dan oleh kerana kita telah memilih destinasi ini untuk kembali semula untuk melakukan destinasi tersebut, kita harus atau kita telah seolah-olah melupakan sebenarnya kuasa-kuasa mutlak yang ada di dalam diri kita untuk melakukan atau menjalankan pilihan-pilihan destinasi kita supaya kita dapat mencorakkan dan mewarnakan destinasi-destinasi yang kita telah pilih sebelum kita dilahirkan di dunia ini.
Master, does one have to keep to only one definite posture while meditating?
Yes, would be better so that you can concentrate well. Because if you keep moving, shifting, then you might, in the beginning, you might dissipate your concentration. And it's difficult to reach one-pointedness and difficult to rise above the physical body. If you keep still, then it's easier. But later on, it will be natural. It will be natural. Like you sit and you just gone. Yes. No need to try to keep still. You will be still because your body is the only thing that left behind. You sit there like a dead cup. And your soul gone. Gone to heaven. Enjoy. Yes.
Ia adalah benar-benar mustahak pada tahap permulaan untuk kita duduk atau menggunakan satu cara duduk yang begitu bagus atau begitu tidak berubah-ubah supaya kita dapat menumpukan perhatian kita pada permulaannya untuk mencapai tahap tumpuan perhatian supaya kita dapat melegakan diri kita ke satu tahap kesedaran yang lebih baik. Dan sekiranya kita tidak membuat demikian pada permulaan, mungkin kita tidak akan atau dipengaruhi oleh kelakuan yang sedemikian untuk tidak meneruskan pertapaan sebegini. Dan selepas anda menjalankan ini seberapa lama, ia menjadi lebih senang untuk menjadikan tahap kesedaran itu dalam satu masa yang singkat.
Dear Master, what is the sound you want to talk about?
That is the creative power. For lack of word, I have to say it's a sound, because it resembles the music, except that it plays without instrument and we hear without the ears.
Ia adalah satu bunyi yang kreatif. Ia adalah satu bunyi yang harus dikatakan sebagai bunyi kerana ia adalah merupakan irama dalaman atau irama kebatinan yang terdapat di dalam semua orang, dan kita harus melihat dan mendengar dan mengalaminya dengan diri sendiri untuk mengetahuinya.
Jesus healed and made the blind see, lame walk, and other miracles. Why then is it wrong for us to heal others?
It is not wrong, but it is because you're not Jesus. When you reach the level of Jesus, maybe you can do that. Right now, it's better to save all your energies so that you can reach his level. Then you can do better things than just healing.
Bukannya salah untuk anda menjalankan latihan-latihan sebegini. Bukannya salah untuk anda menjalankan kerja-kerja seumpama Nabi Isa untuk merawat dan memulihkan orang-orang dan sebagainya. Tetapi adalah baik anda menjadikan tenaga anda lebih baik dan mencapai tenaga di tahap Nabi Isa supaya anda boleh melakukan kerja-kerja yang Nabi Isa telah jalankan.
What happens to aborted babies? Will they benefit from our prayers?
When you aborted a baby, they are not babies anymore. That's what happened. And when you pray to them, for them, of course, they get benefit. Can those retarded be enlightened? Yes, if they understand the explanation that we gave to them.
Apabila sesuatu kandungan itu telah digugurkan, maka tidak ada kehidupan di dalamnya. Tetapi mereka boleh menerima segala kebaikan apabila kita membuat sembahyang atau kita membuat satu permintaan untuk mereka. Dan mereka-mereka yang kurang upaya juga boleh menerima penghayatan dan menerima wahyu ini sekiranya mereka faham akan keadaan-keadaan penerimaan wahyu dan ajaran-ajaran yang digunakan.
Whenever we terminate a life, we cause more suffering and harm to ourselves. It's not the one who is killed that being harmed. We are more harmed because we do not know that all lives are one.
Apabila kita mengambil punca hidup atau membunuh seseorang atau sesuatu, kita bukannya melakukan keburukan terhadap yang telah dibunuh, tetapi melakukan keburukan terhadap diri kita kerana kita tidak sedar yang diri kita adalah sama di dalam segi kehidupan.
Dear Master, you are indeed a great enlightened master for me, my own humble opinion. I wish sincerely to ask this question. In our world where yin and yang must be in balance, can the gay people too be able to be enlightened in spiritual development? Please enlighten.
Oh yes, no problem. You are only physically gay, you are not spiritually gay, I hope. Gay people are also people, okay? They are just different. There are people who have decided to become a man. There are people who have decided to become a woman. There are people who are in transit in between. And these are we call gay. They are just like everyone else. So enlightenment has nothing to do with the physical body. Enlightenment is your real self awakened. All right? And please don't make any distinction between gay or not gay. They are just different species, different beings, different choices before we came to this world for different purposes. Do not think of yourself as a gay. Think of yourself as a Buddha. Maybe a gay Buddha, but a Buddha. Thank you. Yes.
Kita memilih untuk menjalankan kehidupan kita atau destinasi kita di dalam hidup ini. Dan bukannya jantina yang kita pilih menjadikan sifat kerohanian kita berbeza antara satu sama lain. Sekiranya anda ingin menjadikan diri anda sebagai seseorang yang tidak atau mempunyai perbezaan atau persamaan di dalam kedua-dua jantina lelaki atau perempuan, anda bukannya memilih itu sebagai diri anda sendiri di dunia ini, tetapi anda telah memilih sesuatu yang sebegini dari sebelum anda dilahirkan ke dunia ini. Jadi janganlah fikirkan diri anda sebagai separa jantina, tetapi fikirkan diri anda sebagai seorang Buddha atau seorang Tuhan di dalam diri anda sendiri.
Master, do you believe in wandering souls entering in our dreams and communicating to us for help? I am facing this problem. Please help me.
Yes, sometimes. Sometimes they do. If we have affinity with them. You have to pray, okay? Pray to God and tell the souls that they should also seek enlightenment in their state of being and go to a higher level of consciousness instead of hanging around on this level of physical dimension and troubling other people. There's no one who can help them except themselves. Tell them that, and they will understand. Or refer them to any master that you believe, and they will come to them.
Anda harus sembahyang dan anda harus memberitahu kepada jasad atau roh-roh yang datang di dalam mimpi anda supaya mereka mencari satu jalan. Mencari satu jalan yang lebih dekat dan pendekatan dan penghayatan di dalam diri kita seberapa banyak yang mungkin. Dan sekiranya anda tidak tahu jalan tersebut, cari atau jumpalah seorang guru supaya mereka dapat membantu anda untuk mengenal pasti dan memberikan wahyu kepada roh-roh tersebut.
Dear Master, I agree with you that God is in ourselves. But why do you always compare Buddha or Muhammad with God when they are actually the messengers of God?
Oh, they are a messenger of God. That's right. But they are one with God anyway. God, Buddha, Buddha, God. I don't know who's who anymore. So please, you ask them who is who. They came from God. They're one with God, just like we are one with God. So either I say Buddha is God, or Muhammad's God, or you are God, or God is you. I think it's not too wrong, is it? Yeah?
Bukannya salah untuk mentafsirkan sesiapa sahaja sebagai Tuhan. Kerana kita semuanya wujud dari Tuhan dan sebenarnya adalah Tuhan dan tidak berbeza daripada Tuhan.
Dear Master, my concentration doing meditation is always going wild. Although I have tried many times, this is what happens most times. Would you tell us kindly what the best way to be in full concentration? Can we look into your eyes through your photos? Thank you, Master, for your very helpful answer.
Can for a while, yeah? And then you can put some music of your choice, very soft one in the background, or you put some teaching of the masters that you like in the background, and that might soothe your nerve and then make you concentrate better. Or drink a glass of water if you feel too hot. Change your seat if it's too hot for you. Sometimes the physical discomfort can also distract you too much. Make sure your room is comfortable and not too bright, something like that. Take care that whatever, your body feel comfortable first, and then you can concentrate better. Yeah?
Pada permulaan anda boleh merenung ke dalam mata yang didapati dalam gambar-gambar saya. Tetapi sekiranya anda perlukan, anda boleh menggunakan kaedah muzik yang tidak begitu kuat, satu irama yang lembut dan juga keterangan atau tempat yang terlampau terang tidak begitu menggalakkan, dan juga cara duduk. Dan sekiranya anda berasa terlalu hangat, anda boleh minum seteguk air sebelum memulakannya. Dan sebenarnya keadaan fizikal di dalam diri kita kadang-kadang boleh mengganggu apabila kita membuat kaedah-kaedah pertapaan sebegini, dan cuba supaya kita dapat selesakan diri kita seberapa banyak yang mungkin supaya kita dapat menumpukan perhatian dengan lebih baik lagi.
Master, can we use third eye to see possible future events and our past lives to solve some of our daily life's problems? How do we go about doing this?
We could do that. But it is a natural process. If you meditate on the Kuan Yin method, for example, and your wisdom eyes is clear, you will naturally solve the problems without having to make effort, without having to use the wisdom eye for that reason. You will be wiser, and the action you do everyday life will naturally bring a better result, and you will lead a better way of life. You will feel better about everything.
Kaedah pertapaan atau kaedah yang kami gunakan, kaedah Kuan Yin ini boleh membantu anda dalam sebegitu untuk menghalang apa saja yang mungkin akan berlaku, atau menggunakan kaedah ini juga boleh memberikan kita bantuan untuk melakukan apa saja dalam hidup kita tanpa menggunakan terlampau banyak penelitian atau menggunakan mata ketiga kita untuk melakukan perkara-perkara sebegini.
If God exists, why are there so many wars, cruelty to mankind? Why is God not stopping all of this?
The war, because we do not recognize God. We do not recognize that we are part of God, and we do not recognize that the brother who we killed are also part of God and also Buddha. And that's why everyone should be enlightened. And we see that we are all one, we are brothers and sisters, and there will be no more war.
Peperangan sebenarnya berlaku kerana diri kita tidak sedar yang kita ini adalah sebahagian daripada Tuhan. Dan saudara yang kita bunuh di dalam peperangan itu juga adalah sebahagian daripada Tuhan. Dan apabila kita tidak sedar sebegini, kita masih melakukan perlakuan-perlakuan yang sedemikian. Apabila kita menerima wahyu ini atau menerima kaedah ini dengan wahyunya tersendiri, maka akan bercahayalah dalam diri kita, dan kita akan lebih baik dan melakukan perlakuan-perlakuan yang lebih menumpukan kasih sayang di antara manusia.
We must stop the war ourselves because we are also part of God, but only when we know that.
Kita harus memberhentikan semua peperangan ini dalam diri kita sendiri. Tetapi kita hanya boleh melakukan sebegini apabila kita sedar yang kita juga adalah sebahagian daripada Tuhan.
Thank you.
Dear Master, what is the difference in blessing and effectiveness between convenient and full initiation?
It is like this. Full initiation is like full-time job. Convenient method is like part-time job, right? For the people who cannot go full-time, you want to try to see God every day in a small way, convenient way. We also offer you that until you decide whether you want to know God fully, whether you want to put God as a priority above everything else. That's the difference.
Kaedah mudah dan kaedah Kuan Yin ini tidak banyak berbeza, hanya seumpama orang yang bekerja sepenuh masa dan sambilan, di mana sekiranya anda ingin hanya melihat Tuhan sebagai seorang yang hanya sambil sahaja, anda boleh menggunakan ini untuk cuba mengenali diri anda sendiri, dan sekiranya anda telah pun membuat satu keputusan untuk membuat dengan sepenuh masa di dalam kesedaran ketuhanan, anda boleh menggunakan kaedah Kuan Yin ini dengan sepenuhnya.
The difference is just like you sample some food or you eat the full menu. And the people who are initiated, their 5, 7, 8, 9 generations of relatives and friends are also became liberated. And the people of convenient method only liberate themselves.
Kaedah pembebasan diri di dalam ini adalah yang paling kita harus fikirkan, di mana mungkin 5, 7 atau 9 keturunan atau generasi kita dan kawan-kawan kita dan saudara mara kita dapat diberikan kebebasan kerohanian di dalam kaedah yang kita gunakan secara penuh, dan di antara mereka yang mengambil kaedah yang mudah ini pula hanya akan menjadikan atau menyifatkan kebebasan untuk diri mereka sahaja.
Master, can we achieve enlightenment by taking meat, as many great gurus, teachers take meat? What is the exact reason for not taking meat?
We don't take meat because we want to develop or to remember our compassionate nature, because the Buddha and God are merciful. So if we want to become God again, become one with God again or near, then we have to exercise our godly quality, which is all compassion, all love. Yeah? That's the only reason.
Kita hanya menggunakan ini sebagai satu panduan di dalam hidup kita, kerana kita harus sedar di dalam diri kita yang bila ketuhanan berada di dalam diri kita, kita tidak boleh mengambil nyawa di dalam sesuatu lagi nyawa atau jasad di dalam mana-mana binatang atau di dalam mana-mana benda yang hidup di dalam dunia ini, kerana mereka juga mempunyai sifat ketuhanan yang sama.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth, there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksittigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. thus delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Kasiti Garbha Sutra.
Gaudai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity, meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Can we perform miracle with the third eye?
Yes, we can. But miracles are not the reason for learning to be enlightened.
Kita boleh melakukan kuasa-kuasa keajaiban menggunakan kaedah mata yang ketiga ini. Tetapi ia bukanlah sesuatu yang sebenarnya kita menggunakan untuk menerima wahyu ini untuk menggunakannya untuk melakukan kuasa-kuasa keajaiban.
Because miracle is too small a reason. Too small.
Kerana keajaiban itu adalah satu perkara yang paling kecil sekali untuk menjadikan satu alasan atau sebab untuk mendapatkan wahyu ini.
When we are enlightened, we remember that we are the creator. We will reclaim our creative power. Then of course we will have the power to make miracles as well. But this is just a small part in the whole thing.
Apabila kita menerima wahyu, kita harus atau kita boleh menghayati yang kita benar-benar mempunyai kuasa untuk melakukan apa sahaja atau memperlakukan apa sahaja. Tetapi keajaiban-keajaiban ini adalah hanya satu perkara yang kecil dibandingkan dengan perkara-perkara yang besar di dalam alam semesta ini.
Concentrating only on miracle will divert our attention to the whole greater aspect of divinity. And that's why I said it is too small a reason to be enlightened.
Menumpukan perhatian kita kepada keajaiban ini hanya akan mengalihkan pandangan kita daripada sifat-sifat ketuhanan yang berada di dalam diri kita, dan sebab itulah saya mengatakan bahawa keajaiban itu adalah hanya sesuatu yang kecil dan perkara remeh sahaja.
Dear Master, I am a very cynical person with regards to spiritual things. What proof can I get from this path? Do we have any proof for him, honey? Huh? Do we have any proof for him?
I also used to be very cynical.
You have a friend here, okay? He used to be very cynical. Why don't you find him and ask him what to do to get some proof? I'm not here to prove anything. I'm here to tell you that you are great. And if you want to remember your greatness again, I can help you. And that's the only proof. Only for you to prove it to yourself. If you follow me to the south, then you see the south. If you stay going to the north and ask me to prove everything in the south to you, that's a little bit too demanding, okay? All right, I see you around. Thank you for your love.
Terima kasih.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Terima kasih kerana bersama kami untuk episod hari ini. Kasih sayang ialah inti pati hidup yang sebenar. Bahagian 2, seri berdua. Dalam rancangan kata-kata bijaksana. Seterusnya ialah kemesraan dan keindahan Moldova. Teruslah bersama Supreme Master Television. Semoga anda ceria dengan berkat dan rahmat Tuhan. Thank you for joining for today's episode of Love is the True Essence of Life, Part 2 of 2. On words of wisdom. Up next is the warmth and magnificence of Moldova. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May your spirit be light and bright with God's blessing and grace. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Eat your veggies. Where's the salt? Salad. The U.S. reduced its meat consumption by just 10%. We could conserve more than 12 million tons of grain, enough to feed 60 million people. Answer the call. It's good.
This could be good.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Kính chào quý khán giả cao thượng means hello noble viewers in overseas, also known as Vietnamese. I'm Liên Hương from magnificent Âu Lạc, also known as Vietnam. The gods smile upon you because the God in you is so radiantly revealed.
Swagat means welcome in Nepalese. I'm Adi from productive Biratnagar in heart-gladdening Nepal. May the love you harvest in heaven above be the treasure you can share upon your return to this world. Welcome to Noteworthy News, concerning news for our gracious world.
Concerning news for a loving world, Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, scientific analysis reveals concerning science in the Arctic, countries and major companies look to phase out coal. Onion peels are being used to generate electricity. Dog companionship improves children's behavior, and music therapy enhances healing. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Scientists report unprecedented Arctic warming. A new United States government report, which was based on the contributions of 85 scientists from 12 nations, found that although warming in 2017 was a little less than in 2016, it was happening at double the pace as the rest of the world. The findings are part of a research program in the Arctic by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. As a result of warming, thawing of the permafrost is particularly concerning because microbes that had been entrapped for millions of years could release methane gas that has 72 times more global warming potential within a 20-year time period when compared to CO2. In addition, the report found that Arctic sea ice was melting at the fastest speed in 1,500 years. Specifically, The Arctic sea ice maximum levels in 2017 were the lowest recorded for the time of year when sea ice should have been expanding. Our gratitude, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and all scientists involved in this very important Arctic climate research. May your findings help more people adopt sustainable ways, starting with the vegan diet, to usher in a cooler and safer planet.
Up next are noteworthy news. Businesses and countries form Powering Past Coal Alliance. We're going to thank God for all the good news in the world. Be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more conducive news.
A message from the SEALs reads, "We want to help restore the balance in this part of the tip of Africa, and it is hoped that one day all species, both human and animal, will look upon each other as brothers and sisters." Francois Hugo, founder of Seal Alert South Africa.
Panda, and I love vegan food. I have a home maintenance tip for you today. It's important to regularly check the seals on your refrigerator. If the fridge door is not sealing properly, it means your fridge will work harder, possibly resulting in a higher electrical bill, increased CO2 emissions, shorter lifespan of the refrigerator motor, and maybe even spoiled food. You can use a dollar bill or a banknote of any currency to check the seals. Close the fridge door on the dollar note. You should not be able to remove the note. If you can, it means it's time to replace the seals on your refrigerator door. Thank you for your attention and lots of love for being veg, going green, to save the planet, thus save the world, now the worldwide weather.
corporations and governments around the globe pledged to phase out coal power by 2030. At a climate summit held in Paris, business and government joined the Powering Past Coal Alliance. Participants agreed to work towards discontinuing the use of coal power by 2030 in affluent nations and by 2050 throughout the world. The goal of the alliance is to replace coal power with sustainable and economically favorable alternatives. With this guiding principle, member states and business partners are to support clean energy by their policies and investments. In addition, they will restrict financial support for traditional coal power. We thank all governments and corporations that support the global clean energy movement. May heaven continue to bless your noble effort in promoting a safe, healthy environment.
Indian scientists use onion peels to generate electricity. Scientists at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, have come up with a unique way to turn a waste product into a power source. Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, his PhD scholar Sumenta Kumar Karan, and their team have developed an onion-powered nano generator that produces electricity. This occurs through structural changes in the cellulose of the onion when energy is released by movements such as a heartbeat or finger tap. Those changes, although slight, are a form of kinetic energy that can be converted to electricity. The device could find application in places such as restaurants where onions are used in bulk. The electricity can be used to charge laptops or mobile phones. Just half an inch of onion peels is enough to generate 20 volts. Congratulations, Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, Sumenta Kumar Karan, and team. Your exciting innovation can help individuals access the power of electricity in new and environmentally friendly ways. Coming up, children embrace peaceful lifestyle with the help of dogs. We will step outside for a moment to appreciate the beauty of the blue sky for reminding us of heaven and the vastness within ourselves. Stay with us for more beautiful news on Supreme Master Television.
Harming or killing animal co-inhabitants is like destroying our own protective power. Helping or saving animal co-inhabitants is like enforcing our safety fortress. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, helping news for a caring world. South Africa sees positive influence of dog companions on children's behavior. In the township of Mapofemeni in KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa, children are embracing a more peaceful lifestyle with the help of their dog companions. About 8 years ago, retired teacher Adrienne Olivier began showing youngsters how to kindly and respectfully interact with canine friends. This has blossomed into a program named Funda Ninja Julu for Learn with the Dog, with weekly sessions attended by approximately 100 children and their dog companions. Positive changes in the children are being noticed. For example, a family member of 11-year-old participant who had been in the program for 3 months described the youngster is becoming more responsible and disciplined. The program's community liaison officer, Winnie Sankosi, shared that life in the vicinity is becoming more peaceful, with children spending their time studying or enjoying their dog friends. Bravo, loving dogs, humans, wonderful companions,
and all participants in this project.
We pray that human beings discover the many blessings our animal friends constantly gift us during our stay in this world.
In treating depression, music enhances other therapies. Dr. Christian Gold from Uni Research Health in Bergen, Norway, has found that medication and psychotherapy are more likely to be successful in lifting depression when music therapy is also included. Dr. Gold and his colleagues conducted a review of past studies and concluded, we can now be more confident that music therapy in fact improves patients' symptoms and functioning, and that this finding holds across a variety of settings, countries, types of patients, and types of music therapy. The studies contained in Dr. Gold's review included comparing active versus passive music therapy. It was found that both listening and making music had similar benefits. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Christian Gold and research team, for this helpful analysis. May it assist more people in accessing the benefits of music therapy to achieve happiness and mental health.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Who Says Men Don't Remember?
A couple was shopping. The shopping center was packed, and as the wife walked through one of the malls, she was surprised when she looked around to find that her husband was nowhere to be seen. She was quite upset because they had a lot to do, and she became so worried that she called him on her mobile phone to ask him where he was. In a quiet voice, he said, "Do you remember the jewelers we went into about 5 years ago, where you fell in love with that diamond necklace that we couldn't afford, and I told you that I would get it for you one day?" The wife choked up and started to cry and said,
"Yes, I do remember that shop."
He replied, "Well,
I'm in the juice bar next to it."
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with a loving heart and generous spirit. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
I'm gonna judge a fudge. What do you think you're doing? Please have mercy on me. Come with me.
Come get me, run! Quick, children, hide behind me! Hunter, Mama, Hunter! The hunter's chasing after Papa! Yeah!
Here we are.
Please, please have mercy on our family, Mr. Human.
Please don't hurt us. Spare our lives. Please don't hurt us.
Look at that! Look how you've made everyone terrified of you!
I'm sorry. But now I have learned how to respect all of my co-inhabitants. I am going veg! Yes! Yes! Yeah! All together! All together! Yes! Let's have a big bear hug!
Today's The World Around Us will be presented in Moldovan with subtitles in Arabic, Aulaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Romanian, Spanish, and Thai.
Moldova, unde n-aș pleca, îmi este tare dor de casă. Asemănări n-ai cu altcineva, pentru că ești cea mai frumoasă.
Moldova plai neprețuit, îmbracă-te în straie de mireasă, pentru că ai iertat prea mult, azi ești al cerului aleasă. Moldova mea, Moldova mea aleasă, ești binecuvântată, al cerului mireasă.
Bună ziua, telespectatori deschiși la minte din toată lumea! Eu sunt Luminița din pitorescul sat Mășcăuți, aproape de Chișinău, orașul capitală și inima Republicii Moldova. Țara noastră sclipește de iubire și se alătură bunătății dumneavoastră abundente. Moldova este o țară mică și unică, plină de surprize plăcute. Este recunoscută în special pentru calda ospitalitate, folclorul îndrăgit, mănăstirile frumoase și nenumăratele monumente istorice și arheologice. Înconjurată de România și Ucraina, este considerată ca o zonă de contact între trei culturi, carpatico-balcanică, central-europeană și euroasiatică. Moldova a avut aceeași istorie și începuturi ca România, deși există o mică deosebire datorită influenței țărilor vecine de la est. Ucrainenii, rușii, găgăuzii, evreii, precum și alte naționalități, împart armonios acest ținut. Limba oficială este română, iar majoritatea moldovenilor sunt capabili să vorbească și rusa. 3,5 milioane de oameni trăiesc în acest ținut mic, ceea ce face ca Moldova să fie cea mai dens populată țară din Europa, cu aproximativ 110 oameni pe kilometru pătrat. Populația este răspândită pe întregul teritoriu al țării, în sate mici și mari, care joacă un rol central în dezvoltarea culturală. Moldovenii duc cu ei un aer de simplitate și calm. Ei se salută cu căldură unul pe altul și se adună de sărbători prin a organiza concerte, spectacole de dans și concursuri regionale. Familia și vecinii se ajută între ei de multe ori, creând o comunitate foarte puternică și unită. Fiecare sat are biserica lui și o sărbătoare spirituală ținută o dată pe an, numită hram. Înainte de această sărbătoare, familiile își fac curat și împodobesc casele cu meticulozitate și pregătesc mâncăruri delicioase ca să-și primească pe oaspeții din celelalte sate. Chișinău, capitala Republicii Moldova, are hramul său și servește ca un loc de adunări pentru multe sărbători spirituale și naționale. Ca parte din credința ortodoxă, moldovenii respectă posturile din diferite perioade ale anului, ceea ce înseamnă abținerea de la produsele de origine animală, inclusiv de la lactate și ouă. Cu peste 180 de zile pe an de post, moldovenii au creat un sortiment bogat de mâncăruri vegane care umplu mesele la adunări. Majoritatea restaurantelor au meniuri vegane și magazinele vând produse vegane, care sunt etichetate de post. Cu multe secole în urmă, bucătăria moldovenească a fost influențată de elementele românești, grecești și turcești. Mai târziu, arome rusești, ucrainene, găgăuze și bulgare au fost introduse și ele. Mâncarea lor tradițională este mămăliga, un fel de mălai, plăcintele, aluat copt umplut cu diferite legume și fructe, colțunaș, pateuri umplute și zeamă, ciorbă făcută din fasole, legume și condimente. Aceste meniuri tradiționale sunt așa de gustoase că sunt servite ca atracția principală chiar și în restaurantele de lux. Brutăriile mari umplu magazinele din toată țara cu prăjituri vegane delicioase și alte produse de patiserie. Moldova are aproximativ 33.800 de kilometri pătrați și se întinde între două fluvii, Nistru și Prut. Dealurile și văile pitorești înfrumusețează ținutul. Cu speleotemele spectaculoase, peștera Emil Racoviță se întinde pe o lungime de 91 km și este a 25-a cea mai lungă peșteră din gips din lume. Are un labirint extins din holuri și tuneluri. Vechiul Orhei este un muzeu situat în aer liber, pe o stâncă masivă de calcar, unde se întâlnesc peisajul natural și rămășițele civilizației antice. Săpăturile arheologice au dezvăluit aici straturile culturale ale diferitelor epoci, paleolitic, eneolitic și epoca fierului. Muzeul include de asemenea peșteri care erau odată folosite ca și locuri de rugăciuni. Rezultatele cercetărilor arheologice arată unele dintre cele mai vechi urme cunoscute ale oamenilor din Europa, care au o vechime cuprinsă între 800.000 și 1,2 milioane de ani. Multe cascade minunate, combinate cu mai mult de 2000 de izvoare naturale, adaugă farmecul acestui prețios ținut. Cele 100 de dealuri este un fenomen peisagistic unic, format din dealuri ovale care au o înălțime de 1,5 până la 30,5 metri și au o lungime de 8 km și o lățime de 2,3 km. Mândria Moldovei este pădurea Codru, cu stejarii săi înalți și fagii, multe văi și râuri și o gamă incredibilă de floră și faună, inclusiv peste 1000 de specii de plante protejate. Există de asemenea aproximativ 43 de specii de mamifere, 145 de specii de păsări, 7 specii de reptile, 10 specii de pești și peste 8.000 specii de insecte. Moldova are de asemenea o incredibilă gamă de păsări, cu aproximativ 300 de specii diferite, care o numesc casă. Unele sunt rezidente pe tot parcursul anului și unele sunt migratoare, în drum spre un climat mai cald. Ele sunt o mare atracție pentru observatorii de păsări. Cu un climat continental și un pământ bogat, agricultura înflorește în această parte a lumii. Iarna scurtă și blândă suportă o varietate de fructe, legume, cereale, fructe de pădure, boboase și nuci. Din primăvară până în toamnă, pământul dăruiește permanent locuitorilor fructe deosebit de gustoase. Caise, struguri, cireșe, piersici, prune, mere și pere, toate cresc din abundență aici. Între timp, câmpurile colorate de floarea soarelui, florile sălbatice, porumbul, grâul și vița de vie sunt răspândite departe cât vezi cu ochii. Vă invităm să rămâneți cu noi, dragi telespectatori, pentru mai multe despre minunata Republica Moldova, după aceste mesaje.
Open borders would lift millions out of poverty. According to 4 different studies, opening borders would have an estimated growth in gross worldwide product between 67 to 147%. The World Bank notes that if all developed countries would accept just 3% more motivated immigrants, the world's poor would have $305 billion more to spend, which is 3 times more than the combined total development aid worldwide. According to Dutch author and historian Rutger Bregman, migration is the most powerful tool to alleviate poverty. Poverty economist Lant Pritchett agrees, saying immigration in all of our history is one of the most powerful drivers of prosperity.
Bine ați revenit, telespectatori cu inima curată, la emisiunea noastră culturală despre minunata Moldova. Ca o țară creștin-ortodoxă, bisericile și mănăstirile Moldovei reprezintă spiritualitatea adâncă a inimilor localnicilor. Mănăstirea Sfintei Treimi din Saharna este unul din cele mai mari centre religioase din pelerinaj din Moldova. Mănăstirea este situată pe 670 hectare de teren și mai este renumită și pentru cele 22 de cascade. După cum spune legenda locală, Bartolomeu, călugărul care a fondat mănăstirea Saharna, i-a cerut lui Dumnezeu să-i ajute să găsească locul potrivit ca să construiască un locaș sfânt. După 40 de zile de post negru și rugăciune, el a primit răspunsul. Sus, pe dealul Grimidon, apăruse înfățișarea strălucitoare a Sfintei Maria. Când s-a apropiat de loc, el a descoperit urma pasului ei întipărită pe o piatră. Și până în ziua de azi este încă protejată sub sticlă, ca toți vizitatorii să o poată vedea. Moldova își prețuiește tradițiile cu cea mai mare grijă și le transmite mai departe din generație în generație. Spiritul artistic plin de veselie al oamenilor se regăsește vivid în muzică, dansul, artele vizuale, poveștile și poezia lor. Moldova are 87 de muzee, unde sunt depozitate obiecte de artă care datează din al 5-lea mileniu înaintea lui Hristos. Moldova mai este recunoscută și pentru produsele sale de artizanat, printre care broderiile, sculpturile în lemn și lut, covoarele țesute și coșurile din paie uscate. Aceste lucruri se găsesc și azi în magazinele și piețele specializate. Teatrul reprezintă evoluția literaturii, filosofiei și istoriei fiecărei epoci și transmite idealurile, morala, interesele și gustul națiunii. Sunt peste 10 teatre în această țară mică, care găzduiesc talente rafinate și valoroase de diferite genuri, inclusiv de operă și balet. Unul din cele mai distincte talente a fost solista de operă Maria Bieșu, care a reprezentat teatrul La Scala din Milano la Tokyo, la primul concurs internațional în memoria lui Miura Tamake. Acolo ea a câștigat premiul întâi sau Cupa de Aur de onoare și titlul de cea mai bună Chio-Chio-san din lume. Să ascultăm acum o bucată cu vocea unică a Mariei cântând Ave Maria a lui Franz Schubert. Altă legendă muzicală, cunoscut ca unul din cel mai productivi și talentați compozitori ai Moldovei, este Eugen Doga, considerat un geniu muzical. Printre creațiile nenumărate ale compozitorului romantic la vârsta de 80 de ani se află 3 piese de balet, o operă, peste 70 de valsuri, 100 de piese pentru orchestră și cor și peste 200 de piese muzicale pentru filme. 2 valsuri de Eugen Doga sunt incluse în topul celor mai bune 200 de piese clasice din toate timpurile. Valsul său, Dulcea și tandra mea fiară, a fost jucat atât la Olimpiada din 1980 din Moscova, cât și la Olimpiada din 2014 de la Sochi din Rusia. Fostul președinte al SUA, Ronald Reagan, l-a numit valsul secolului când a vizitat Moscova. Și UNESCO l-a numit a 4-a piesă de maestrie muzicală a secolului al XX-lea. Fie ca noi să ne bucurăm și să apreciem ce poate oferi lumii noastre această țară mică, dar minunată, prin cultura și obiceiurile lor bine păstrate. Cu iubirea lui Dumnezeu, noi știm că cetățenii Moldovei și toți cetățenii din întreaga lume sunt mereu binecuvântați cu pace, bucurie și iubire în inima lor. Vă mulțumim că ați vizionat căldura și măreția Republicii Moldova. Va urma gorilele, animalele noastre prietene și extraordinare, chiar aici, pe Supreme Master Television. Fie ca bucuria să vă umple inima în fiecare zi. Dumnezeu să vă ajute și numai bine. Thank you for watching the warmth and magnificence of Republic of Moldova. Up next is Gorillas, our amazing animal friends, right here on Supreme Master Television. May happiness fill your heart with each passing day. God bless and take care. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/ee.
Write the power. Let your civic leaders and representatives know the polar bears aren't the only ones skating on thin ice. Find their mailing addresses at www.congress.org. Answer the call.
This could be good. Hey, you.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Kính chào quý khán giả cao thượng means hello noble viewers in Aulaces, also known as Vietnamese. I'm Liên Hương from magnificent Aulac, also known as Vietnam. The gods smile upon you because the God in you is so radiantly revealed.
Swagat means welcome in Nepalese. I'm Adi from productive Biratnagar in heart-gladdening Nepal. May the love you harvest in heaven above be the treasure you can share upon your return to this world. Welcome to Noteworthy News, concerning news for our gracious world.
Concerning news for a loving world, Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, scientific analysis reveals concerning science in the Arctic, countries and major companies look to phase out coal. Onion peels are being used to generate electricity. Dog companionship improves children's behavior, and music therapy enhances healing. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Scientists report unprecedented Arctic warming. A new United States government report, which was based on the contributions of 85 scientists from 12 nations, found that although warming in 2017 was a little less than in 2016, it was happening at double the pace as the rest of the world. The findings are part of a research program in the Arctic by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. As a result of warming, thawing of the permafrost is particularly concerning because microbes that had been entrapped for millions of years could release methane gas that has 72 times more global warming potential within a 20-year time period when compared to CO2. In addition, the report found that Arctic sea ice was melting at the fastest speed in 1,500 years. Specifically, the Arctic sea ice maximum levels in 2017 were the lowest recorded for the time of year when sea ice should have been expanding. Our gratitude, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and all scientists involved in this very important Arctic climate research. May your findings help more people adopt sustainable ways, starting with the vegan diet, to usher in a cooler and safer planet.
Up next are noteworthy news. Businesses and countries form Powering Past Coal Alliance. We're going to thank God for all the good news in the world. Be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more conducive news.
Many brilliant Nobel laureates were ethical vegetarians. Their dedicated pursuits of the mind were grounded in well-developed principles, strong personal philosophies which acknowledged the sentience of animals and the importance of making sustainable choices as a society.
It's much more efficient and energy efficient to have a vegetarian lifestyle. I personally have been a vegetarian all my life, and I don't see any reason to change.
As long as people will shed the blood of innocent creatures, there can be no peace, no liberty, no harmony between people. Slaughter and justice cannot dwell together. Isaac Bashevis Singer, 1978, Nobel laureate for literature, vegetarian.
Until he extends the circle of his compassion to all living things, man will not himself find peace. Albert Schweitzer, 1952, Nobel laureate for peace, vegetarian.
Moving towards much lower consumption of meat would be the interests of human beings, and it certainly would be in the interests of the planet. So I would like to appeal to you to consider this carefully, and you would find that when you make such a move, you would be healthier, you would feel much better, and so would the planet.
Vegetarian food leaves a deep impression on our nature. If the whole world adopts vegetarianism, it can change the destiny of humankind. Albert Einstein, 1921, Nobel laureate for physics, vegetarian.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
And I love vegan food. I have a home maintenance tip for you today. It's important to regularly check the seals on your refrigerator. If the fridge door is not sealing properly, it means your fridge will work harder, possibly resulting in a higher electrical bill, increased CO2 emissions, shorter lifespan of the refrigerator motor, and maybe even spoiled food. You can use a dollar bill or a banknote of any currency to check the seals. Close the fridge door on the dollar note. You should not be able to remove the note. If you can, it means it's time to replace the seals on your refrigerator door. Thank you for your attention and lots of love for being veg, going green, to save the planet, thus save the world, now the worldwide weather.
corporations and governments around the globe pledged to phase out coal power by 2030. At a climate summit held in Paris, business and government joined the Powering Past Coal Alliance. participants agreed to work towards discontinuing the use of coal power by 2030 in affluent nations and by 2050 throughout the world. The goal of the alliance is to replace coal power with sustainable and economically favorable alternatives. With this guiding principle, member states and business partners are to support clean energy by their policies and investments. In addition, they will restrict financial support for traditional coal power. We thank all governments and corporations that support the global clean energy movement. May heaven continue to bless your noble effort in promoting a safe, healthy environment.
Indian scientists use onion peels to generate electricity. Scientists at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, have come up with a unique way to turn a waste product into a power source. Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, his PhD scholar Sumenta Kumar Karan, and their team have developed an onion-powered nano generator that produces electricity. This occurs through structural changes in the cellulose of the onion when energy is released by movements such as a heartbeat or finger tap. Those changes, although slight, are a form of kinetic energy that can be converted to electricity. The device could find application in places such as restaurants where onions are used in bulk. The electricity can be used to charge laptops or mobile phones. Just half an inch of onion peels is enough to generate 20 volts. Congratulations, Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, Sumenta Kumar Karan, and team. Your exciting innovation can help individuals access the power of electricity in new and environmentally friendly ways. Coming up, children embrace peaceful lifestyle with the help of dogs. We will step outside for a moment to appreciate the beauty of the blue sky for reminding us of heaven and the vastness within ourselves. Stay with us for more beautiful news on Supreme Master Television.
This is Jim Cameron, and you are watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, this is Paula Abdul. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Frances Fisher. I'm a vegetarian. Be veg, go green to save the planet. Save yourself.
Hello, I'm Richard Branson. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Ross, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Started talking about
Hi, I'm Mary Lou Hanner, author of The Total Health Makeover. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hi, I'm Georgia Fox, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Persia White. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hello, this is Jeff Goldblum, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Lou Ferrigno. You are watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, this is Matthew Perry. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
Congratulations.
Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hey, I'm Deborah Gibson. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
Thank you for watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Supreme Master Television. I like the sound of that.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, helping news for a caring world. South Africa sees positive influence of dog companions on children's behavior. In the township of Mapafameni in KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa, children are embracing a more peaceful lifestyle with the help of their dog companions. About 8 years ago, retired teacher Adrienne Olivier began showing youngsters how to kindly and respectfully interact with canine friends. This has blossomed into a program named Funda Ninja Julu for Learn with the Dog, with weekly sessions attended by approximately 100 children and their dog companions. Positive changes in the children are being noticed. For example, a family member of 11-year-old participant who had been in the program for 3 months described the youngster is becoming more responsible and disciplined. The program's community liaison officer, Winnie Sankosi, said that life in the vicinity is becoming more peaceful, with children spending their time studying or enjoying their dog friends. Bravo, loving dogs, humans' wonderful companions,
and all participants in this project.
We pray that human beings discover the many blessings our animal friends constantly gift us during our stay in this world.
In treating depression, music enhances other therapies. Dr. Christian Gold from Uni Research Health in Bergen, Norway, has found that medication and psychotherapy are more likely to be successful in lifting depression when music therapy is also included. Dr. Gold and his colleagues conducted a review of past studies and concluded, we can now be more confident that music therapy in fact improves patients' symptoms and functioning, and that this finding holds across a variety of settings, countries, types of patients, and types of music therapy. The studies contained in Dr. Gold's review included comparing active versus passive music therapy. It was found that both listening and making music had similar benefits. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Christian Gold and research team, for this helpful analysis. May it assist more people in accessing the benefits of music therapy to achieve happiness and mental health.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Who Says Men Don't Remember?
A couple was shopping. The shopping center was packed, and as the wife walked through one of the malls, she was surprised when she looked around to find that her husband was nowhere to be seen. She was quite upset because they had a lot to do, and she became so worried that she called him on her mobile phone to ask him where he was. In a quiet voice, he said, "Do you remember the jewelers we went into about 5 years ago, where you fell in love with that diamond necklace that we couldn't afford, and I told you that I would get it for you one day?" The wife choked up and started to cry and said,
"Yes, I do remember that shop."
He replied, "Well,
I'm in the juice bar next to it."
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with a loving heart and generous spirit. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Delicious vegetarian food is widely available online or at your nearby supermarkets, health shops, vegetarian food suppliers, and vegetarian restaurants.
You can be vegan and you can be strong. Plant protein is adequate. You really do not need to eat meat to gain muscle. Be heroic. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
For more information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/veg.
Today's show will be presented in Portuguese with subtitles in Arabic, Alaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai. Olá, brilhantes espectadores! Meu nome é Paulo, da província de Cabinda, em Angola, e um grande bem-vindo ao Gorilas, nossos maravilhosos amigos animais. É um prazer conhecê-los aqui na Supreme Master Television. O povo e os animais de Angola desejam que paz e tranquilidade sejam conhecidas ao redor do globo. Hoje aprenderemos mais sobre um dos seus amigos animais favoritos, gorilas. Gostaria de compartilhar com vocês alguns dos fatos fascinantes sobre nós. E então, mais tarde, dois curiosos visitantes extraterrestres na Terra, chamados Ed e Epa, nos levarão a uma aventura para conhecer alguns gorilas brincalhões na selva. Gorilas são pacíficos, gentis e tímidos por natureza, como eu. Somos inteligentes e, visto que compartilhamos cerca de 98% do nosso código genético com humanos, somos seus primos mais próximos após chimpanzés e bonobos. Sendo os maiores de todos os primatas, temos corpos enormes, com peitos e ombros largos. Nossas mãos são similares às suas e nossos braços são muito mais longos que nossas pernas. Embora estejamos em posição vertical, andamos e nos movemos com o uso de nossas mãos e pernas. Curiosamente, somos conhecidos por nossa nodopedalia, onde usamos a parte de trás de nossos dedos como pés adicionais. Vocês conseguem fazer isso? Nós gorilas passamos a maior parte de nosso tempo comendo. Somos abençoados com muitos alimentos do reino vegetal no nosso habitat. Nos alimentamos principalmente de frutas, folhas e caules de plantas. Em especial, amamos folhas e brotos de bambu. De um modo geral, um gorila adulto pode comer 18 a 20 quilos de vegetação por dia. Nossas poderosas mandíbulas nos permitem mastigar materiais duros, tais como tronco e casca de árvore. Agora é hora de seguir Ed e Epa em sua viagem para a selva para dar uma rápida olhada em alguns dos meus amigos gorilas. Vamos!
Welcome to the jungle, Ed. A kingdom for wild animals. Bouncing bananas! Look at that! That, Ed, is a gorilla. I've read about them in stories. Oops, I think she's seen us. She's okay, Ed. Just relaxing in the treetops. And having a bite while she's at it. Why not? The food's good, the view's excellent. Life couldn't be better for her. There's a lot to munch round here. Gorillas spend most of the morning and evening eating. That's half the day gone on food. It takes a lot to fill their stomachs. Leaves, branches, stems and fruits for breakfast, lunch and dinner. What a life. Eating and I suppose snoozing in between. Sure, it's hard work eating, so naturally they want to finish off by sleeping. Easy does it. Here we are. Look, one's right behind us. Pay attention, Ed. Time for some basic gorilla information. What was that? What? It's... Oh, hello. They're just exploring, Ed. Hi, fellas. Gorillas. Not your average monkey. Certainly the largest primate around. They live in forests, sleep in nests, interact with one another, and have human-like fingerprints. Come on, let's get some fresh air. Are you telling me gorillas are close to humans? Very. Just like chimpanzees, we have a lot in common. Wow! Look at the size of those arms. Their arms are actually longer than their legs. Now that's weird. Not really. Think about it. They swing around and climb mainly with their arms.
Right, and we move around mostly on our legs.
Nature's smarter than you think, Ed. Look at that face, full of expression.
And feet almost like hands.
Very useful if you're a gorilla.
Hey! Hi, I'm Ed, and this is Eppa.
Ed! Let's not interrupt their meal. It's bad manners. Come along.
Bye! Whoa! Ta-da!
Queridos espectadores, faremos uma pequena pausa enquanto eu vou pegar algumas folhas para petiscar. Quando voltarmos, nossos amigáveis aventureiros do espaço, Ed e Eppa, continuarão a explorar as vidas dos gorilas. Por favor, fiquem ligados na Supreme Master Television.
As the climate continues to warm, entire islands are sinking below rising waters caused from melting glaciers.
Indeed, there are many island nations who are doomed already now, condemned, if you want, to disappear. Therefore, there is no question that we have to act, and that is just the beginning of the visible impact of climate change. The invisible part, the bits that we have not necessarily understood that are happening around us, are also underway.
We have whole communities having to be relocated, villages which have been there over the decades, maybe the century, and now they have to be relocated, and where they have been living over the last few decades is no longer there, it's being eroded.
There are at least 18 islands submerged around the world. Lohachara, India, 10,000 residents affected. Bedford, Kavaskadi, Suparabanga Islands near India, 6,000 families affected. Chesapeake Bay in Maryland, USA, 13 islands. Kiribati, 3 atolls. Half of Bangladesh's Bola Island permanently flooded, 500,000 people affected. 7 islands in Manus, a province of Papua New Guinea. Once inhabited islands in the Niger Delta region.
It's not their wish to go, but because the situation is forcing them to move.
The following are islands sinking or at risk from rising sea levels. Carteret Islands in Papua New Guinea, 2,500 residents whose land no longer supports agriculture. Tuvalu, 12,000 residents with no more fresh drinking water, and vegetable plots have washed away. Goramara, near India, 2/3 submerged as of 2006, with 7,000 residents already relocated. Neighboring island of Sagar, 250,000 residents also threatened. Some 50 other islands jeopardized in the India, Bangladesh, Sundarbans, with a population of 2 million. Kutubdia in southeastern Bangladesh lost over 200,000 residents, with remaining 150,000 likely soon to depart. Maldives, 369,000 residents whose president wants to relocate the entire country. Marshall Islands, 60,000 residents. Kiribati, 107,800 residents, approximately 30 islands submerging. Tonga, 116,900 residents. Vanuatu, 212,000 residents, some of who have already been evacuated and coastal villages relocated. Solomon Islands, 566,800 residents. Shishmaref in Alaska, USA, 600 residents. Kivalini in Alaska, USA, 400 residents. Over 2,000 other islands in Indonesia. Dubai, 1.2 million residents in the United Arab Emirates considered at risk. Cook Islands, 19,500 residents. Takulou, a multi-island territory of New Zealand, 1,400 residents. Federated States of Micronesia, 108,000 residents. Manus, an island group of Papua New Guinea, 50,000 residents. Paku, autonomous region of Papua New Guinea, 600 residents. There may be more islands, either uninhabited and or not reported, that are submerged or are sinking due to climate change.
We may be at the point of no return. Our small low-lying islands will be submerged. It's an issue of human survival. If the world community, the different countries don't kick the carbon habit, there will be other countries next on the line.
According to the scientists, there could be more than just one disaster. Rising sea level is not the only worrying event. Disease will also rise. They already do so in some parts of the world. Change to a more benevolent lifestyle, that is respecting our lives, then we will beget life and our lives will be spared. And nature will restore the balance and repair our damages. I wish to see that day soon in my lifetime. The more vegetarian people join the circle, the more chance we have to save the planet.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Bem-vindos de volta ao Gorilas, nossos maravilhosos amigos animais, na Supreme Master Television. Nós gorilas expressamos nossas emoções muito semelhante a vocês e exibimos comportamentos como risadas. Sim, nós damos risadas também. Abraçamos e brincamos para mostrar nosso amor um pelo outro. Delicados, tranquilos e espertos, nós gorilas também somos orientados para a família. Somos uma espécie social e normalmente 5 a 30 gorilas vivem juntos, no que os humanos chamam de grupo. No grupo, terá um líder macho forte, maduro e experiente, conhecido como gorila Costa Prata, pois ele tem pelos prateados que se desenvolvem nas suas costas quando ele tem cerca de 12 a 14 anos de idade. Sendo grande em tamanho, um Costa Prata pode medir até 1,80 m de altura e pesar quase 180 quilos. Ele tem um grande trabalho como líder, pois é responsável pela segurança e bem-estar de todos os membros do grupo. Um Costa Prata decide aonde o grupo irá viajar para buscar alimento, quando parar para comer ou descansar e finalmente onde dormir à noite. Um grupo de gorila é nômade, o que significa que gorilas estão sempre se locomovendo em vez de permanecer no mesmo lugar. Não ocupamos o mesmo lugar por mais de um dia. O Costa Prata nos conduzirá de manhã para uma nova área onde o alimento é abundante. Nós depois mascamos a manhã inteira e gorilas adultos têm deveres adicionais de coletar ramos, folhas e galhos para fazer um ninho para o dia. Após tirarmos uma soneca, começamos a comer de novo até a hora de ir para a cama. Faremos também outro ninho para a noite, seja numa árvore ou no chão. Então, nós gorilas nunca usamos o mesmo ninho 2 vezes. Vamos agora nos unir a Ed e Epa mais uma vez para ver o que eles estão fazendo.
Surprise, surprise! Another one eating! What's this chap up to? Bouncing bananas!
Just playing, Ed.
Now this is what I call monkeying around.
Hey, Eppa! Onwards and upwards. Oh dear, here we go again. It's a treetop circus. Eppa, where are you? I don't know about you, Pipship, but I think this could get out of hand.
I'm at the top of the world!
Careful, Ed, you're not an acrobat.
This is so easy. One arm in front of the other. Woohoo! Eppa, I'm flying!
Whoa! Eppa! What goes up must come down.
I had it under control.
No, you didn't. Just don't try that again. You could hurt yourself.
Hey, look at that. He's got a silver back.
That's why he's called a silverback.
Really?
Yes.
He looks serious.
Well, he's the main man of the jungle, so he has big responsibilities. Now let's find a spot to land. Ed, no more antics, you hear? Both feet on the tree at all times.
Aye, aye. Hey, look. I don't know how she stays balanced.
With her strength and agility. She's been doing it her whole life.
Even so, look at the size of her and the size of that branch.
The trees are very supple, just like their inhabitants.
Look at that. Not a care in the world.
Relaxation's the key. Oh, hello. We were just leaving.
On our way, right away.
Sounds like our cue to go, Ed.
What do you think's going on?
I don't think it's anything we're doing. Look, it's a silverback.
Oh, fantastic. Come on, Eppa. Looks like a family picnic.
Probably is. One silverback, several females, and their kids.
Look at that chap playing the drums.
Play is an important part of a young gorilla's development.
I'd like to get a photo of that little one.
Let's keep us and the gorillas separate, okay?
Too late. Perfect.
Ed, I'm not going to jump in and save you this time.
Hey there, my name's Ed. Ed, your friend. And you are just amazing. Bouncing bananas, what was that?
Bouncing bananas indeed. They're tearing down the trees.
Why?
For food, of course. Why else? Come in, Pipship, come in. It's time to say goodbye.
Look how cute he is.
Oh, he is, isn't he? You are, aren't you? So adorable. Cute, 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 cute.
Okay, Eppa. I think you've had enough jungle air for one day.
Bye-bye now.
Cheers. Hang tight.
Graças a Ed e Eppa, agora vocês aprenderam mais sobre gorilas, incluindo quão simples e puros nós somos e nossas características únicas concedidas por Deus. Espero que vocês sempre nos apreciem e queiram sempre nos proteger. O mesmo vale com todos os outros tipos de animais. Todos os dias. Bons amigos, agradecemos sua companhia no programa de hoje. O próximo é Histórias Budistas, a história de Lakangai Saya, parte 1 de 2, em Entre Mestra e Discípulos, aqui na Supreme Master Television. Que todos nós tomemos tempo todo dia para agradecer ao céu pelas bênçãos vertidas sobre nós. Good friends, we appreciate your company for today's program. Next is Buddhist Stories, the story of Lakangai Saya, part 1 of 2, on Between Master and Disciples, here on Supreme Master Television. May we all take time each day to thank heaven for the blessings showered upon us. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AW.
What's a nice boy like you doing? Trying to catch me for? You shouldn't eat your animal friends, Sonny. Imagine if I'm gone. Who will take care of my family? My wife and 4 kids.
Don't harm us, we're your friends.
Oh, he's adopted. And you, Sonny, you should adopt a healthier way of living.
Yes, you should.
Look,
Change your life. Change your heart. Change your diet. No more killing. Be healthy and loving. Be healthy. Be fit and go green.
now go back home and be good, Sonny.
I felt so good ever since I became vegetarian.
Oh, yeah.
Change your life. Change your heart. Change your diet. No more killing. Be healthy and loving.
For more urgent details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/b-veg.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Kính chào quý khán giả cao thượng means hello noble viewers in Aulaces, also known as Vietnamese. I'm Liên Hương from magnificent Aulac, also known as Vietnam. The gods smile upon you because the God in you is so radiantly revealed.
Swagat means welcome in Nepalese. I'm Adi from productive Biratnagar in heart-gladdening Nepal. May the love you harvest in heaven above be the treasure you can share upon your return to this world. to Noteworthy News, concerning news for our gracious world.
Concerning news for a loving world, Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, scientific analysis reveals concerning signs in the Arctic. Countries and major companies look to phase out coal. Onion peels are being used to generate electricity. Dog companionship improves children's behavior, and music therapy enhances healing. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Scientists report unprecedented Arctic warming. A new United States government report, which was based on the contributions of 85 scientists from 12 nations, found that although warming in 2017 was a little less than in 2016, it was happening at double the pace as the rest of the world. The findings are part of a research program in the Arctic by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. As a result of warming, thawing of the permafrost is particularly concerning because microbes that had been entrapped for millions of years could release methane gas that has 72 times more global warming potential within a 20-year time period when compared to CO2. In addition, the report found that Arctic sea ice was melting at the fastest speed in 1,500 years. Specifically, the Arctic sea ice maximum levels in 2017 were the lowest recorded for the time of year when sea ice should have been expanding. Our gratitude, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and all scientists involved in this very important Arctic climate research. May your findings help more people adopt sustainable ways, starting with the vegan diet, to usher in a cooler and safer planet.
Up next on Noteworthy News, businesses and countries form Powering Past Coal Alliance. We're going to thank God for all the good news in the world. Be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more conducive news.
It's frustrating.
Say, there you are in the supermarket and they just walk by.
Like they don't even know.
Don't know what, Mr. Banana?
What we do, how we can help.
I just can't take it.
Doctors know that a vegetarian diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can help prevent certain cancers, obesity,
heart disease,
and diabetes.
How can they even sell hamburgers?
Now.
I'm glad I said it.
Brought to you by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
I feel better.
I'm Ming Ming the Panda, and I love vegan food. I have a home maintenance tip for you today. It's important to regularly check the seals on your refrigerator. If the fridge door is not sealing properly, it means your fridge will work harder, possibly resulting in a higher electrical bill, increased CO2 emissions, shorter lifespan of the refrigerator motor, and maybe even spoiled food. You can use a dollar bill or a banknote of any currency to check the seals. Close the fridge door on the dollar note. You should not be able to remove the note. If you can, it means it's time to replace the seals on your refrigerator door. Thank you for your attention and lots of love for being veg, going green, to save the planet, thus save the world, now the worldwide weather.
corporations and governments around the globe pledged to phase out coal power by 2030. At a climate summit held in Paris, business and government joined the Powering Past Coal Alliance. Participants agreed to work towards discontinuing the use of coal power by 2030 in affluent nations and by 2050 throughout the world. The goal of the alliance is to replace coal power with sustainable and economically favorable alternatives. With this guiding principle, member states and business partners are to support clean energy by their policies and investments. In addition, they will restrict financial support for traditional coal power. We thank all governments and corporations that support the global clean energy movement. May heaven continue to bless your noble effort in promoting a safe, healthy environment.
Indian scientists use onion peels to generate electricity. Scientists at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, have come up with a unique way to turn a waste product into a power source. Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, his PhD scholar Sumenta Kumar Karan, and their team have developed an onion-powered nano-generator that produces electricity. This occurs through structural changes in the cellulose of the onion when energy is released by movements such as a heartbeat or finger tap. Those changes, although slight, are a form of kinetic energy that can be converted to electricity. The device could find application in places such as restaurants where onions are used in bulk. The electricity can be used to charge laptops or mobile phones. Just half an inch of onion peels is enough to generate 20 volts. Congratulations, Professor Bhanu Bhushan Khatur, Sumenta Kumar Karan, and team. Your exciting innovation can help individuals access the power of electricity in new and environmentally friendly ways. Coming up, children embrace peaceful lifestyle with the help of dogs. We will step outside for a moment to appreciate the beauty of the blue sky for reminding us of heaven and the vastness within ourselves. Stay with us for more beautiful news on Supreme Master Television.
Organic Vegan, the planet cooling solution. According to the latest reports, more than 51% of the greenhouse gases that heat up the planet are from the animal industry. So if we stop it, the planet cools off by at least more than half. By using all the world's tillable land to cultivate organic vegetables and fruits instead, we eliminate a further 40% of the CO2. Plus, save $32 trillion in climate mitigation costs. Save millions of climate refugees each year. Save lives lost through disasters. Save many island nations from sinking. Save oceans from acidification and dead zones. Save glaciers, lakes, and rivers from dying. Save nations from desertification. Save the lungs of the earth from deforestation. Save over 1 billion world citizens, including children, from hunger. Restore the health of the world's citizens. Save the planet for us and future generations. What are we waiting for? Be veg, go green to save the planet. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. helping news for a caring world. South Africa sees positive influence of dog companions on children's behavior. In the township of Mapafameni in KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa, children are embracing a more peaceful lifestyle with the help of their dog companions. About 8 years ago, retired teacher Adrienne Olivier began showing youngsters how to kindly and respectfully interact with canine friends. This has blossomed into a program named Funda Ninja Julu for Learn with the Dog, with weekly sessions attended by approximately 100 children and their dog companions. Positive changes in the children are being noticed. For example, a family member of 11-year-old participant who had been in the program for 3 months described the youngster is becoming more responsible and disciplined. The program's community liaison officer, Winnie Sankosi, shared that life in the vicinity is becoming more peaceful with children spending their time studying or enjoying their dog friends. Bravo, loving dogs, humans' wonderful companions,
and all participants in this project.
We pray that human beings discover the many blessings our animal friends constantly gift us during our stay in this world.
In treating depression, music enhances other therapies. Dr. Christian Gold from Uni Research Health in Bergen, Norway, has found that medication and psychotherapy are more likely to be successful in lifting depression when music therapy is also included. Dr. Gold and his colleagues conducted a review of past studies and concluded, we can now be more confident that music therapy in fact improves patients' symptoms and functioning, and that this finding holds across a variety of settings, countries, types of patients, and types of music therapy. The studies contained in Dr. Gold's review included comparing active versus passive music therapy. It was found that both listening and making music has similar benefits. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Christian Gold and research team, for this helpful analysis. May it assist more people in accessing the benefits of music therapy to achieve happiness and mental health.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Who Says Men Don't Remember?
A couple was shopping. The shopping center was packed, and as the wife walked through one of the malls, she was surprised when she looked around to find that her husband was nowhere to be seen. She was quite upset because they had a lot to do, and she became so worried that she called him on her mobile phone to ask him where he was. In a quiet voice, he said, "Do you remember the jewelers we went into about 5 years ago where you fell in love with that diamond necklace that we couldn't afford, and I told you that I would get it for you one day?" The wife choked up and started to cry and said,
"Yes, I do remember that shop."
He replied, "Well,
I'm in the juice bar next to it."
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with a loving heart and generous spirit. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
middle way. Right, wrong, yin, yang, black, white. The middle way. The pendulum's swing returns to calm. The scale's arm settles into its balance. Wisdom emanates by its own perfection. A stable radiance shines henceforth. From original nature come the celestial harmonies. Inner and outer journeys finally become steady. The middle way. Master says, since we don't want to have anything to do with either the positive or negative side, we have to transcend both and become friends with both. In this way, they won't bother us anymore. We have to go beyond the struggle between good and bad and positive and negative. Right now, we're still steeped in the war between positive and negative, but we need to become neutral, just as Switzerland is a neutral country. We have to arm ourselves with the power of God. As long as we're living in this world, we should remain positive, do good deeds, and avoid the negative as much as possible. We need not fight against it, but should avoid getting involved with it. As spiritual practitioners, we should behave like good worldly citizens, performing good actions, being righteous, and avoiding involvement in other people's affairs. Imbalances of yin and yang cause numerous disasters and misfortunes and create obstacles in our spiritual practice. As long as we call upon the inner master power to protect us, we can not only survive in this world, but also continue to be elevated spiritually. In the war of the positive and negative, we can return to God's kingdom smoothly and safely only by following the middle way.